Hi Sandcat, how are you? VeganJust is supposed to be coming on. She messaged me. We'd actually been planning to get a chat for the past week or so, and she's messaged me saying that she wants to come on. So maybe speaking to her. Oh, and my wife's here as well as usual. Hi Tatiana as well. Nancy Marie as well. Nice to see you all. Like I say, VeganJust is supposed to be coming on. She's coming on for a chat, talking about how it's like to be vegan and obviously in Brazil and things like that. Hi Nancy Marie, it's 10 to 5 in the afternoon here actually. It's typical UK, Scottish times, all the times difference. VeganJust is actually from Brazil, so I don't know how it's going to work out with her, so hopefully she will come on, but just need to wait and see. She's 4 hours behind, so they're about 1 o'clock in the afternoon over there. So how are you all? Is everybody doing well, aye? My voice is repeating itself. Is that right, guys? Is it repeating itself? Maybe the sound on this, I don't know. It's Younow's been playing up quite a bit recently. So I haven't been up to much today. I've just been the usual at the gym and things like that, and obviously my eating disorder nurse and things. My weight had kind of went down a wee bit, but just hopefully things kind of steady a bit. But I had been really ill with the flu and things like that, so I think that's maybe the reason why. Yes, Anka, it's a bit of a disappointment, but I'm not going to let it worry me because I've been doing great. And one wee setback, like they said today, it was basically they were kind of worried about my body's got to the kind of set point now where it's getting used to the amount of calories that I'm getting in daily. So it's my metabolism has started to speed up a bit. So I'm obviously going to have to increase it to obviously build it back up. The thing that's been kind of worrying me today is all this trouble that's going on with Jessica. It's this convertible snitch and things like that. It's despicable. I'm really worried that I stuck up for Jessica and things like that, and I reckon I'll probably get it next because he started getting on at me and flying all kinds of different accusations and at me. But like I say, I'm not going to let them get on about my friends and things like that. No way. Same with you. I stuck up for you. I stuck up for Jess, and I'll keep doing that. And nobody's going to stop me doing it. They can throw all the hate they want at me because I just don't want to let that happen. No way. Yous don't discriminate against anybody, and yous never took sides in any of these matters. And he's trying to say, oh, basically they've taken sides. They've said this. They've said that. I says I never said anything like that. But anyway, we'll not go into that because there could be hate on here, no doubt. Well, if they hate me, fair enough. That's up to them. Is the way I look at it? They can do what they want, but like I say, I don't know why they're getting on about Maya and things like that. I mean, at the end of the day, you may agree with what she does, you may not agree with what she does, but at the end of the day, she's doing what she does to keep her family and things like that. And like I always say, walk a million miles in somebody's shoes before you speak about them, and that's basically it. I think he's trying to inject himself into all these kind of things and to garner views and things like that. I never agreed with things that the Blue Wren and things like that said, but when basically what he said about him, it basically makes you wonder, has he maybe been quite right about in that situation, that he does inject himself into things like this to try and cause a bit of havoc and things like that? Yeah, there is. It's like Jessica said today, she says it makes you think to yourself, do you really want to actually have anything to do with vegans and that? And that, like her husband Dan said, and that Mike said, is like, basically vegans are assholes. Sorry to say, but yeah, he is quite right there. I mean, it does make you think like that at times. You just want to disassociate yourself with anything. Oh, thanks, Tatiana. Like I say, at the end of the day, they hate on everybody. They just want to try and cause as much havoc as they can to try and garner. It's all about basically causing drama, and it's sad to say, but that's quite a lot of the channels that actually get a lot of the views and things like that. The more drama you create, the more views you get, and I think that's why these kind of people do that. And certainly, Convertible Snitch seems to be doing this quite a lot. Like, he's been in a lot of different communities and things like that, and he's obviously. I hope I'm wrong. I mean, he seemed a nice enough guy as well, too, but he's still like to be hating on people like Jessica and Sandcat and Maya and things like that. And Sandcat and Jessica are two of the loveliest people I've ever met. And the other side of the world, and to say that they're the best friends I've ever met is an understatement. They're lovely, lovely people, and they wouldn't discriminate against anybody or take sides in anybody. And for them to get the kind of hate and things that they were getting, and basically Jessica was saying basically when she went on to the stream right away, that was it. She got attacked. I mean, you should be able to come on here and have a bit of fun, and that's what it's all about. Having a bit of fun and speaking to each other, making new friends and things like that. And if you can't do that, well, what chance have you got? Oh, thanks very much, aMonica Life, for becoming a fan. I really, really appreciate that. Like you say, yeah, Jessica's absolutely awesome. She really, really is. Everything she's doing for the lip timber and things like that, doing all that for charity and things like that, and her channel's full of positivity. She would do anything for anybody. She's helped me so much, and she helps me constantly on just being a friend, and anything she can help you with, she does. She would go to the end of the earth and back to help you. Yeah, it's like you said. I know I like Snitch, but when I went on his live stream and he literally known him, that's what Jessica told me. I says I couldn't believe that. You know what I mean? It's like he sent me a load of messages, and he's basically what he's saying here. I'll read out exactly what he's saying so you've got a kind of idea of what he's telling me. But he said that he's going to stop all the drama, but he's saying here, I can show you messages sent. I know it's when friends are hurt. I emphasise this truly, but there is no lingering hate. People just don't understand why people like Jessica and such are injecting themselves into this situation that has had nothing to do with them. But like I say, they weren't injecting themselves into this type of thing. Like I say, Maya and everything, they're lovely, lovely people in that. And to be accusing Jessica, this, that, and the next thing, and then he's telling me here, tomorrow, shall I say, or today, I will rectify any of this negativity or harassment towards your friends. We can still go back to be focusing on what's most important. I basically said, right, I says, I can assure you, Jessica didn't take any sides, and she was all upset by all this. She was only, she didn't deserve the hate, and she didn't deserve any of the harm. And Maya is a lovely person. You can think what you like about her. You may agree with what she does. You may agree with what she does. What she does, she's doing to feed her family and to help herself. She's a lovely, lovely person. Walk a million miles in her shoes before you even speak about her. And then he says, today was my last day in the vegan drama. I'm unsubscribing from all the drama channels, including Cheetah, Laz, Vegan, etc. It's toxic and divisive, only focusing on positive people. You know what I mean? I thought to myself, well, it's a bit of a contradiction. I don't know what to do. But I'm just not going to let him speak about people like that. I mean, let's say they're lovely, lovely people, and I just can't understand it at all. Yeah, Jessica was saying that as well. She's blacklisted Biolga and things like that for basically your guilty by association kind of thing, which is absolutely terrible. Oh, here's VeganJust. I'll guest you on just now if you want to guest on VeganJust, and we'll speak to you. think it's just connecting it, hopefully. Their face group is it? Yeah, exactly. I didn't actually know anything about their face group. I had no actual idea. I actually get recommended it by the Halensian, who's a lovely, lovely guy, and I think he was kind of conned into it as well. And he basically said it was a great group, and he linked it on his channel and things like that. And like I say, they were saying things about this initiation for dancing, and I didn't have a clue what that actually was all about. And then I'm saying, what's this dancing thing? And then Jessica actually told me that what the dancing was all about. It was basically poking fun at Maya, and I was like, oh Jesus, I'm just glad that I found out. So I deleted myself off their Facebook group right away. And yeah, like I say, aMonica Life, I didn't know anything about this. I didn't know anything about this drama either. I've only been learning it after today off Jessica as well. I don't know what's happening with VeganJust here. I'm trying to guess it, but it keeps cancelling for some reason. Is it anything wrong your end, VeganJust? That's correct, Sankat. The whole thing was shaming Maya. I don't know anything about it. Like I say, I've really not been up to speed in this type of thing. But like I say, it's just worrying that basically that they're going to start attacking all of us and who's going to be next kind of thing. Sorry guys, I'm just going to try and find out what's happening with VeganJust here. Yeah, I'm worried. I'm worried because, like I say, we're all small wee channels as well. Too. It's not as if I don't know why they would go and attack it us. You know what I mean? It'd be different if it was maybe some big YouTubers and things like that. But my channel put 2,000 subscribers, Jessica 700 and things like that. I just don't know. You could understand if it was some big YouTubers that were attacking for the views and things like that, but it's absolutely crazy. Yeah, it's like you're saying, aMonica Life. This Younow's having a lot of issues lately. It's constantly. There's been a lot of problems with it. You can't even my channel's actually been linked to my YouTube channel, and it's supposed to download my streams at each time when it's after my stream. But I downloaded the last time, didn't download this time. So I don't know. If I can't get VeganJust on, at any of you guys that want to guest on, you can come on for a wee while. I just don't know what's happening. Maybe it's because she's all the way from Brazil. I don't know. It's sometimes we do get issues. Obviously, when I'm trying to guest Jessica, obviously we've been on the other side of the world. We've been Australia and things like that. Trying again. This is the last time, but yeah, it's funny. Well, I think it's just your mobile app that's obviously doing that. It seems to be right for everybody else, but you now is kind of repeating itself a bit and kind of upset. Maybe I try on vegan guest channel instead. Yeah, I don't know what she wants to do. She's just private messaged me here saying that she's trying, but it's not going. I'll cancel it and try and get her back in again. I've tried again, but my cache is all clear and things like that. I just don't know why. Have you tried actually accepting it, VeganJust? If you maybe try accepting my guest, it may work then. Or see what to do. Go up to guest and actual you guest. Or then, see what to do. Go up to guest and actual you guest. You tried actually accepting it, VeganJust. If you maybe try accepting my I don't know what's happening here, guys. I'll try it again, I suppose. aMonica Life, are you talking about my browser? Is that the one you're talking about? My browser's Chrome. Oh, vegans, right, yeah. What do you want to do, VeganJust? Will I try you again for the last time, or trying it again here? Sorry about this, guys. This is typical Younow. It never works when you want it to, does it? I've guessed at you again. If you try and go in VeganJust and put in a guest request, it may work that way, maybe. But not. It's just cancelling all the time. So what are you guys up to? What kind of day have you had in that? I've actually got quite a busy week. I'm going to be viewing a few new houses that me and my wife are going to see and things like that. For we're obviously moving because we're going to be a wee bit of trouble with our next door neighbours. And then I've meeting up with Vegan Lass on Sunday. Yeah, like I say, I'm meeting up with Vegan Lass on Saturday. We're going to be going to the vegan fete and things like that and see how it works. Hi Jessica, nice to see you on here as well. I've been trying to guess VeganJust for about the last 20 minutes. It keeps VeganJust. It may be because you live in Brazil, I don't know, but it's constantly. Maybe if you try and put in a guest request again, it may work that way. Every time I'm trying to guess you, it just keeps saying you're inviting the guest. Sandcat, is that me? Is that me you're talking to? Jesse just asked me to ask you to marry her. Jessica, there's been a lot of trouble getting on it. It's absolutely, it's crazy. It just seems to be kind of dumping everybody out. It's like you were saying the other day about the troubles of downloading things and that, and obviously it doesn't seem to be even broadcasting your live stream onto your channel and that. I was actually just talking to all the guys there about the trouble with obviously you know who, but I'll try you once again, VeganJust, and see if that kind of. Yeah, I think maybe you're maybe right, aMonica. Life, it's your local laws allow you to access the website. It seems to be kind of. I think there's different kind of rules for different countries and that. I don't know. I see all this trouble with the YouTube thing about the monetization thing they're on about. Basically, oh, it's working now.
Hey!
Hi there.
Oh my god, I was giving up.
Oh, it was having a lot of trouble getting on, wasn't it? It was just seemed to keep crashing and crashing.
Hold on, I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yay! Finally! Thank you, Sandcat. Wow,
Yeah,
I was giving up.
I was about to say that myself. I think it's because you're that far away, and maybe that's the reason why. But can you hear me properly?
Yeah, just try to speak a little slower because my English is not good at all. So
I'll definitely try my best. So
thank you.
What was going to ask you was what it's like to be vegan in a country like Brazil.
I don't know. I get the impression that it's easier than it is in other countries because we have a lot of fruit and vegetables very easy to get and very cheap here. So I think it's easier. I don't know.
That's what I thought myself, to be honest.
Yeah, you thought that too.
See, in Scotland we only get like fruit very, very seasonal, so it's really, really hard for things like fruit and things like that over here.
Yeah, that's what I get.
But it's really, really good to see. I've always really wanted to travel to Brazil as well. It's a lovely, lovely country.
Yeah.
Jessica's asking, is a lifestyle different?
It's not that different. We have a lot of the foreign culture. It's very strong here. But I don't know. I guess it's basically the same. It's not as different as many people think it is. It's very similar.
I would expect it's quite a religious country, though, isn't it? It seems that way.
Yeah.
Like I was telling all the guys, I absolutely love your channel, the way you do the hula hooping and things. I don't know how you manage to
Thank you.
do a whole video like that. It takes some doing that.
Yeah, it's the only exercise I do, so I have to manage it.
It's absolutely great. You always brighten up my day when I watch your videos. It's really, really absolutely great laugh.
Thank you. That's so sweet.
I'm just going to link your channel for everybody as well here as well, so they can all catch.
Suncat is asking where's my hoop. My hoop is over there. Hold on.
But we want to show you a wee encore.
It's over here. I wish I could do this hooping, but I don't think I have enough space. And can you hear me?
Yeah, I can, yeah.
Okay.
So we're basically as well, what was your kind of view on things like this, the slaughterhouse videos and that? Do you feel that a really
sorry,
good
what
way
did you say?
What's your view on slaughterhouse videos and things like that? Do you feel they're a really good way for vegan activism, or do they put people off and things?
I don't know. It's hard for me to say because part of what made me make the connection was the slaughterhouse footage. I don't know. Some people feel like turning them away. My sister says that. She's a vegetarian, but she's not willing to go in, and she says that the slaughterhouse footage only serves to make her feel like she doesn't want to know anything else about it. So if you want to do something slowly, baby steps to make someone become vegan, it's a risk. You might be too aggressive.
I think so as well, that vegans just kind of tend to put a lot of people off because they try to think you've got to be this perfect vegan, and just like you said there, baby steps is the best way to go about it.
Well, it's breaking up a lot. Is it breaking up for you? Yeah, it depends on the person.
Exactly, yeah. It's like Jessica says, it may work for some, but not everybody, which is very, very true.
Yeah, I agree. And that's the problem. Like, I feel like a little bit in the vegan community, we spend a lot of time my husband was making fun of me the other day. He was like, you are these vegans, you just want to complain that somebody else is not promoting veganism your way. You should stop complaining and just promote it your way. I said, we do that. The problem is that we don't have a large voice like most of these YouTubers, so we have to complain.
Exactly. And I feel the best way of actually promoting veganism is just promoting your lifestyle, because you don't need to be actively going to slaughterhouses and things like that. If you're showing your meals and how that's benefiting your lifestyle, you're actually saving the animals into the bargain. So it's whatever works for you.
Yeah, that's for sure. Not to mention that we have to be like, it has to look like something close to home, something that people feel, oh, I do that. Because otherwise it's just going to be this this competition, like, oh, I'm more ethical than you are. And it was like sometimes like people are competing, and when somebody makes instead of just analyzing their constructive criticism, people start attacking the messenger all the time.
Well, yeah, it's exactly like Henya Mania. I don't know if you watch her channel. She was basically saying that she was going to quit YouTube because they were basically criticising her for
everything you're saying right now.
Eating bread and things like that. But I don't see why eating bread doesn't make you vegan. If that's good for her lifestyle, that's what she should do.
Butter, eggs, bread. Not that I would judge for eating bread with eggs that are made with eggs, but on like technicalities, it's not exactly vegan. But I don't know.
It's like Sandcat says, too many vegan police on YouTube.
Too many vegan police. My fiance says that too. Choppy, what's choppy?
It's the sound. The sound's quite cutting in and out.
I can't understand what you're saying. It's breaking up a lot. I'm so sorry, Tommy.
It's doing that here as well.
Repeat what you just said.
The sound is cutting in and out. I think it's the
yeah, it is.
Jessica says she loves the breadless eggs, of course.
Yeah.
I loved your video on Julia.
It's easy to find, really.
I loved your video on Julia Bohr. That was a really, really good one.
I can't hear anything you're saying. Probably connection. Yeah, a lot. Like, I heard you say the sound's cutting out and nothing else you said. Like,
we'll definitely chat again. It was lovely speaking to you as well.
Thank you so much. I loved it.
Everybody, please check out her channel. I'll link it below, and please go over and subscribe to her. She's a lovely, lovely girl. She deserves all your support. And lovely speaking to you, VeganJust, and we'll do this again. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. I love this.
You're welcome.
So I'll see you later. How do I get...
So guys, I'll link her channel here as well. Like I say, sorry that we couldn't get a better reception on it, but she's a lovely, lovely person. If any of you guys want to come on and guest for the next 10-15 minutes, let me know. I've got another 10 minutes or so. You want to come on aMonica Live, you can come on if you want. I've got another 10 minutes or so if you want to come on and speak away. Anybody that wants to guest at all. I think it's the reception all the way through Brazil and things like that. It just seems to be kind of really bad input. She's a lovely, lovely girl. She really, really is. See if I can get. Oh yeah, Jessica, you're a viewer for the next few days. Hi there, how are you? Nice to actually speak to you.
Huh?
Nice to speak to you.
Yes, it's nice to speak to you too. Like all you guys were talking about, I'm not vegan or vegetarian. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie. But my sister-in-law, she was a vegan, and she was just a wealth of information. She was so knowledgeable and so passionate about it.
Yeah.
And she, she just, you guys are just reminding me of her like so much. And it like warms my heart because I miss her dearly.
And Jessica says we still love you, and that's true. And we don't discriminate against anything. I hate this when people slam non-vegans saying that you don't deserve to live because you're a meat eater. That's what puts people off coming to the vegan lifestyle anyway, is people like that. Is compassion for the animals and compassion for your fellow human, and that's what it should be, but unfortunately it's not like that, as you well know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, people would always go up to her and be like, oh, well, how do you get protein? How do you get the proper nourishment? And she'd be like, oh my God, not again. Do I have to explain this again? And it was great. And actually, my husband is sensitive to gluten, so most of the meals I cook are gluten-free and vegetarian, but not like purposefully vegetarian. Just what I cook for him is that. Yeah. Because it's better for him.
Well, I had an awful lot of hate recently because my wife has been really ill with ovarian cancer in the past. She used to be a vegetarian. Now, obviously, because of her treatment team, they wanted her to get back to eating meat and things, so she's now a meat eater. People were saying to me, slamming me and giving me a lot of hate because my wife eats meat and things. And how ludicrous. It's her health, she needs that, you know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe anybody would say that for someone who is ill and has to do. That's so wrong. Like, that's just so, like, what is the point of like, what are you really trying to achieve by being a vegan or whatever if you're going to put people down for, trying to extend their own lives and be healthy? That's just, it's wrong.
Nancy Marie's saying the doctor took her off her vegan diet before she started chemo in March. Yeah, that's exactly the same as my wife. That's what I was trying to explain to them. They were even saying to me, cancer research, do you not realise that they test on animals and things like that? I says, you may not agree with testing on animals, fair enough, but for things like cancers and illnesses and things like that, they have to do that, unfortunately. And
yeah.
The greater good as the same goes.
Yeah, both my grandfathers died from cancer, and my mother has had cancer 3 times now. She's had a kidney removed. She's had part of her liver removed, and this last one was cervical cancer.
I watched my mum. My mum had it for 17 years. She actually had it with giving birth to me, and she had the option of obviously aborting me and being free of the cancer, or having me and living with the cancer. She obviously had me because she was desperate to have a family.
Oh, yes.
17 years she fought all different cancers, cervical cancer, breast. breast cancer twice, cancer of the bones, and then eventually she passed away when I was 17 and things. And what
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that.
That's actually what started my eating disorder, because obviously when she died when I was 17, that's when I had my eating disorder, because I blamed myself for her passing. But I know that's stupid now, but obviously when you're in that mindset, you believe these things because it's depression and eating disorder taking over and things. But
yeah. No, I was actually just on your channel and like I saw that you were live and I was like, oh my god, I've got to get on there.
Lovely to speak to you, it really is, because it's great to chat with you.
It was, yeah. I haven't been like really actively watching a lot of YouTube lately because honestly, I have had my nose stuck in a book for like 3 months. Like, I just cannot stop reading. Anyway, but like I was catching up on Jessica's videos and the Q&A you guys did that you swapped. I went and watched yours and I'm like, oh my god, I love this guy. I have to go to his channel and watch everything he has.
Oh, Jessica's an absolutely lovely soul. She really is. That's what I was saying about the hate that she's been getting recently about this thing for convertible snitching, because of basically the thing with Maya. It's just terrible.
I cannot understand people who have to tear other people down to lift themselves up. I can't understand it at all. And I don't understand, like, I just can't understand it. Just like I can't understand people who are racist or sexist or homophobic or anything like that, you know? I mean, it's just, like, people are people, and you gotta treat everybody with the same respect.
Exactly, thoroughly agree. That's what I say. Everybody deserves love, whether you're gay, bisexual, homosexual. You should respect colour, creed, spirituality, everything. Nobody's better than anybody. We all come into the world the same way. We all go back out the world the same way.
Yeah, no, it's just despicable. And when people have a voice of any kind, and they use that voice to do harm in the world, it is just so sad and damaging to the whole world.
I know, it really is.
It's I mean, like, I don't know if, like, you guys watch much American YouTube, but there were these girls, these two separate girls, and they, one of them had a very, very large audience, and the other one had a somewhat large audience, and they had a dispute, and it has just been terrible. And it's been a year now. It's been a year, and the girl with the smaller audience is just living a nightmare.
They get upset girls and things like that. I mean, that's what we're taking.
Yeah, and you know, the one with the bigger audience, she never mentions her anymore, but her subs are going to her channel and just totally tearing her apart on social media, on everything. And she's not like talking about it anymore, but she's not telling people to back off. And she's also like, oh, I'm a peace-loving vegan, and oh la 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 la. And it's just like, oh my gosh.
Jessica's asking, is that the Shannon thing she's saying?
Yeah, it's Shannon Rose and Amber Danielle. It's just horrible. It's
unfortunate, but see, these channels, they actually seem to get the most views, and that's why they love the drama and things like that. And all the positive channels, like ones like Jessica and other ones that's putting out good message to help other people, you hardly get viewed.
About a month ago, maybe it was 2 months ago now, Amber actually tried to commit suicide.
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, that's actually terrible. That is.
It just makes me so mad.
It really is.
My father-in-law actually committed suicide, and it just tears tears a whole family apart so badly.
My uncle actually done the same. He went out one day. He had been at his work and he was really, really depressed for quite a while. And he went out and he cashed all the money in for his bank account and spent it all in gambling. And then he went upstairs. And into the attic and jumped through the attic and hanged himself. And
oh my goodness! Wow.
It's really, really sad. You don't know why people can do things like that, you know, but it makes you wonder why you can get into that kind of mindset to do it. But it's the people you leave behind that you hurt the most as well. That's what I really find.
Well, I mean, I've struggled. I've struggled with suicidal thoughts a lot, and definitely when my father-in-law killed himself, that was like a huge, huge wake-up call to me to just never ever consider that. You know, I just told my husband plain out. I just said, I promise you, I will never put you through this. I just swear it. I will never do that to you. And my sister-in-law was only 15. Yeah, it was just 2 months before her 16th birthday.
Right. Yeah.
And it was just horrible. It was so horrible.
I've got to admit, I was at the point of having these thoughts, but I never would have went through with it. When I got really down at my worst, I was thinking that I didn't want to wake up the next day and things like that, but I never got to the point I actually want to kill myself. I just actually wasn't want to live anymore, kind of thing.
Well, when I was about, I don't know, 14, no, I was younger than that. I was probably 12 or 13. I tried to poison myself by mixing all the bathroom chemicals up together and drinking it. And, nobody even knows that. Nobody even knows, it didn't even make me sick enough.
Yes.
But, yeah, no.
It just shows you the kind of things that the mental health can do to you at times. It takes you to the brink, as the saying goes. I really feel for you, I really do, and thanks very much for sharing everything.
I'm great now. I mean, I'm perfectly fine. I actually did a really cool program here, and it's called intensive outpatient therapy, right, and it's where 5 days a week you go to the hospital and you do group sessions. You meet with a counselor every single day. You meet with a psychiatrist once a week. They go over your medicines and everything like that. I did that for, I don't know, several months. And that was 6 years ago. And they got my medicines all straightened out and they got everything working really well. That's great. And, I haven't even changed medicines except for when we started trying to get pregnant. I went down on some of my medicines off of some other ones. Mm-hmm. But no, that was the best thing for me, honestly. And
that's similar to what I get at the moment. I get my treatment daily, plus I see my psychiatrist monthly, but I'm not getting any medication at the moment because basically my new psychiatrist has got to the point where she believes that only the real medication for me is obviously food, and basically medicine is basically masking my eating disorder and things because it's making you feel you're in control. But if you're not, without medication, you've got to control your thoughts and obviously the food. So it's really, really helped me not being on medication, and that's really made me recover quite a lot.
So that actually, you agree with that then?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
I know it does help for a lot of people, obviously, medication, but for me personally, I just felt it was really, it did mask my eating disorder, and the minute I would be off it, I would be straight back relapsing, but coming off it and just doing it my own way, and basically the way they work it with me is that I do a Maudsley mantra, which is basically where you counteract the eating disorder's voice. So say your eating disorder voice tells you you're fat or you shouldn't eat this or don't do this or exercise, you basically you basically differentiate your eating disorder voice for you and know that that's your eating disorder talking and not your thoughts, and it really, really works and takes back control.
Yeah. I have a really good friend who is anorexic and bulimic, otherwise not specified, is what she's been diagnosed with. Oh, Jessica, I'm sorry. I just saw that you said you're up at 2:30. I haven't slept since the night before last.
Oh, jeez. You're as bad as me. I'm a terrible sleeper. I'm an insomniac. I should start an insomniac Younow tune.
Yep, that's me. Yeah, no, I didn't sleep last night. It's 12:30 in the afternoon here, and I haven't slept yet. But no,
it's 5:40 here, so.
But yeah, no. She has 5 kids, and after each kid, she would lose all the weight, and she would get really into it, and she likes to run, and she likes to not eat, and well, she doesn't like it, but she has triggers, and I mean there are definite reasons why she has this problem, but she took a selfie just about a year ago. She took a selfie, and you could see every bone in her face and everything, and she looked really drawn out. She thought it was really pretty, so she made it her Facebook profile picture. And her daughter saw it, and she's like, "Mom, you look green and thin, and I can see through your skin." And she's like, she finally realized that she's like, "I can't teach my daughter this behavior."
No, that's it. You don't realise when you're in the eating disorder mindset that it's not yourself you're hurting as well. It's everybody around you, your family, your friends, your partner. Mm-hmm. It hurts everybody.
Oh my gosh, I put my husband through hell. I don't know, but
Oh, I'm the same. My wife deserves angel wings. I love her so much. You know what I mean? I helped her through her cancer, but she's helped me at the worst of times when I've had my heart attacks and I've been in the hospital, and she's been at home fending for herself and that. And that's what makes me want to stay fully recovered, to help everybody else on my channel, help my wife, and spend good times. I've lost a lot of years, and I just love her so much. And
yeah. I have to ask you: are those books behind you, or is that a poster?
It's a poster, yeah.
Okay.
The one up
no, down below that. Down below Yoda, below the Darth Vader.
Oh, this one. It's about all your vegan lifestyle. It tells you all the vitamins and things in all different fruits and vegetables and things like that.
Oh, it looked like a little bookcase.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Well, it tells you everything about where you can get your fats, your protein, your B vitamins, your vitamin E, your vitamin D, your calcium, your iron, everything all the way through. You can get. So it's a really good reference for your vegan things. Jessica,
I just now noticed. Yeah, you've got Yoda, you've got Darth Vader, you've got Iron Man.
I'm a bit of a sci-fi because you can well tell.
I am such a sci-fi freak. Oh my gosh, I'm definitely a fanatic. Yeah.
It's been lovely. It's been lovely speaking to you. It really, really has. And I hope we can do it again. And
yeah, it'd be great. It's been awesome.
I'll need to go and let my dogs and things out, and as usual.
My dog's asleep on the couch.
I've got 6, so quite a few. Lovely speaking to you, it really was. Thanks a lot. I'll speak to you soon.
Alrighty, bye.
Bye. So guys, I hope you liked this stream. It was really, really good. I really loved all yous coming on, and I send yous all my love. Anybody wants to come on anytime, just let me know. And remember, binge on life, purge negativity, and starve guilty feelings, and love and light to yous all. Speak to you soon, guys. Thanks very much.